Frank Beaty.
Did you hear me begging her to stop? Did you? Huh? I pleaded with her.
No, Brent, you're wrong. You're wrong.
But she wouldn't listen. She was pretending she couldn't hear me like you're pretending now. Did you like that, big sis? Huh? You put your face up to the door? Did it make you laugh to hear me crying? I asked you a question.
Marian, I thought I just missed you.
What were you doing in my apartment?
I was just on my way. I was just leaving.
Why are you here?
Well, I was looking for you. I did knock, but didn't get any answer, of course, and I opened the door. It was unlocked, and I just came in and I was waiting for you. Actually, I was bringing you a message from Lucy.
A message? And you were leaving?
Yeah, I was just heading out the door.
Did you write me a note?
I wanted to write you a note. I couldn't find anything to write on.
What did the message say?
Well, Lucy wanted to tell you how grateful she was for the flowers. She was very touched.
How thoughtful.
Yes. And she also said that she felt very lucky to have you as a friend who would come by and check on her.
Well, it's a shame she didn't get to see the flowers herself.
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry that I came in here and startled you, but I have really got to get going. Remember when I told you that I was leaving town? Well, it's going to be tonight.
No, don't leave yet.
Marian, you know I would love to stay and chat with you, but I got a plane to catch.
Fine, you can go. As long as you tell me why you're lying to me.
Marian, why would I lie to you?
Lie upon lie. Fascinating.
Look, I'm very sorry that I was in your apartment when you weren't here, but I didn't mean any harm.
Then why won't you tell me the truth, dear?
Well, I am telling you the truth. Now, look, would you just move out of the way and let me go?
There was
I've got a
glass of water on my table. It was full. Now it's empty. Judging from the stain on my floor, I'd say you knocked it over.
Well, yes, I did. I'm sorry. I was looking for a pencil to write you a note, and I had an accident. I thought I cleaned it up. So what's the big deal?
The big deal is, despite my urging you to tell me the truth, you continue to lie to me. I'd like to know why.
Now, what are you going to do? You're going to swallow the key? All right, you want to play this third-degree game? Is that it? Two can play this game. In fact, I've got a couple of questions that I would like to ask you. Starting with this, Marian.
You searched my entire apartment, didn't you?
Listen, Lucy thinks that you are her friend. What kind of a friend are you?
I'm a very good friend.
I've got a lot of good friends, but I don't pin their pictures up to dress forms in my closet. And Lucy's earring?
You went through my personal possessions.
Maybe it's a good idea that I did. I think you've got problems that need help. Have you ever considered therapy?
Mara, right now my only problem is you, Nadine.
No, I think that you're too involved with Lucy.
That's ridiculous.
It's not healthy, Marian. And there's something else that maybe you should explain.
What's that?
What are you doing with all those men's clothes in your closet?
Oh. I wish you hadn't seen all that. It's too bad my secret's out. Now I'll have to tell you everything. I didn't want to tell anyone this, but... well, there's a man in my life. You could say we're living together.
Well, good for you. So why did you have to keep it a secret?
Career purposes. Not everyone approves of a couple living in sin.
Look, I don't care about your love life, but what are you doing with Lucy's things?
It's innocent, really. Lucy's my role model, my guide in all things. I'd like to be just like her.
Yeah? Well, tell me something. Doesn't explain this. These are Lucy's lab results. Her test results. What are you doing with these? How did you get these? One is positive and one is negative. What kind of a sick thing is going on here?
I can't really explain all those things of Lucy's. Maybe you're right. Maybe I am obsessed with Lucy Cooper. What am I going to do?
Well, believe me, I know what it's like not to have a life of your own. But fixating on somebody else's isn't going to fill yours. You know what I think you need, honey? I think you need a little bit of couch time with a psychiatrist.
You really think so, Deanie?
Yes, I honestly do.
Well, maybe it could help. Maybe I'm not too far gone.
Right. You know what they say. It's never too late. I'll tell you what we do. Why don't we go on down to the diner and we'll make a few calls and we'll get you some help.
Oh, no, you don't. What kind of a jerk do you think I am, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna dump me off in some rubber room and race off to Lucy and tell her she's not really HIV positive?
What? What did you say? She's not positive?
Oh, you really are dense, aren't you? What do you think these were, huh? I changed her test results. She's not sick at all.
You monster.
Yes, well, sticks and stones. You see, this is what it used to look like. And this is what it looks like now after I hacked my way into the Cedars hospital files and changed her diagnosis to positive.
Of all the vicious, cruel, horrible things you could do to a person, please just tell me that you're making this up.
Not a chance.
Why? What did Lucy ever do to you to deserve this?
You really want me to tell you?
Yes, I do.
You really do. All right, I'll tell you. But yet I'll show you, Dean, my dear.
Can't be.
It is. Brent Lawrence up close and personal.
You're supposed to be dead.
Don't you wish? My sister found a doctor who would lie for a price. So we faked my death, and here I am. You know, Lucy almost looked into my coffin at the funeral home. Can you imagine her shock? Almost as shocked as you are now, Nadine.
You won't get away with this.
Oh, I already have. It's too bad you came here tonight, you know. Now you gotta pay. I faked my own death, but I won't have to fake yours.
Dear God, it was me.
I don't have any idea who you are, and I promise you I'm positive you're mistaken. I'm positive you don't know me.
There's something about you.
No, I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Listen, let me talk to Brent. I know you're hiding him.
I told you I don't know what you're talking about.
I know he's here. I know because he called me.
That's impossible.
I have caller ID. That's how I know.
Well, it's a mistake. Those new gadgets are all mistaken.
No. I don't think so. I think you're lying to me.
I asked you, please go
Listen,
away.
if he's not here now, he's been here. I think you know exactly where he is.
If you don't leave, I'm gonna have you arrested. I mean that.
Look, when you talk to Brent, and I know you will you just tell him that Cassie, that's me, is staying at the Twin Oaks Motel. That's outside of Springfield on Route 6. You tell him. I am not leaving town until I see him and talk to him. Okay? I don't know what's going on, but I am going to find out.
Look what you've done. You disgust me. Look at the mess you made.
Marian said that you stopped by.
Marian. She didn't tell me her name. She didn't tell me anything except that she'd never heard of you. I knew she was lying.
You shouldn't have come here, Cassie. never have come here.
I'm very upset with you, Brent. How could you do this?
What have I done,
You lied to me. You played me for a fool.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cassie.
But you did. You convinced me to help you fake your own death, and I did it. I even got that doctor to lie so that everyone would believe it.
Yeah, well, it worked, and I appreciate it.
But I only did it because you promised that you were going to start a whole new life in a whole new town. You swore to me you were never going to set foot in Springfield again.
Well, I guess some things just can't be helped, can they?
Oh, don't give me that. I only helped you because I felt sorry for you. You know, and I was angry at that girl for crying rape.
Stop talking to me that way, all right?
Brent, you lied to me. Your own sister. You told me you were over the whole thing, but you weren't. You came straight back here, right back to where she lives. Or maybe you never even left. Say something. Tell me I'm wrong, anything.
You're wrong about so many things I don't even know where to start, Cassie. I'm disappointed in you because you don't understand anything. Nothing. I didn't come here to make a fool of you. I came here for closure.
And what does that mean?
That means that I didn't want to come back. I had to. I wanted to make sure that Lucy Cooper was okay, all right? Just so that I could go on living without feeling so bad about what happened.
Are you telling me, are you saying to me right now that you actually did attack her?
No, I am not a rapist, okay? I'm not.
I know that look in your eye, Brent.
What does that mean?
When you were 12 years old, so after Mom and Dad died.
Please.
You lied to me then, too, didn't you?
No. Stop it.
You said that you loved Samantha, that she was the sweetest little kitten. She was so beautiful.
Quiet!
You would hold her up to your face and she would lick your chin. And then you killed her. You said that you couldn't help it, that it was an accident, but you killed her. You lied to me then, too, remember? You killed that little kitten in cold blood, Brent. And now you're gonna hurt Lucy and her boyfriend. And I can't let you do that. You're not gonna do that. Because I'm gonna warn them.
Oh, no, you're not. You knew what she was doing to me, didn't you?
No.
Didn't you?
I didn't know, and I wasn't laughing at you. I just adored you.
Did you hear it from your bedroom? I bet you could, huh?
No, Brent, I swear.
Who's lying now, Cassie?
No, please,
Who's lying?
leave me, Brent. I didn't know.
Did you hear me begging her to stop? Did you? Huh? I pleaded with her.
No, Brent, you're wrong. You're wrong.
But she wouldn't listen. She was pretending she couldn't hear me like you're pretending now. Did you like that, big sis? Huh? You put your face up to the door? Did it make you laugh to hear me crying?
Brent, I didn't know.
You didn't care.
Knew.
You didn't care. Nobody cared. Dad didn't care. You didn't care. Nobody cared. She hated me. Cassie, she hated me. And she hurt me. Nobody stopped her. You didn't stop her. You were her favorite one. You were the good one.
No, Brent. She loved you. I love you. Please don't do this to yourself. Please don't be like this.
You're a bad boy, Brent Lawrence. You hurt your sister. You hurt Cassie. Do I have to teach you again? It looks like I do.
Mother, please don't hurt me. Please, don't hurt me, Mother.
Don't cry, Brent. Please don't cry. We can fix it. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna come back with me, and we're gonna find a doctor again, and this time it's gonna work.
This hasn't happened to me in a long time, Cassie.
Not this bad, no.
It only happens when I talk about Mother.
I know, shh. Brent, the problem is not Mother anymore. It's you. And you need to get some help.
Don't turn your back on me, please. Cassie, if you do, I got no one else. I got nothing else.
I want you to come home with me. You can live in my house, and we'll find you a doctor.
Okay, well, I'll come over there soon, all right? I will. But not now.
Oh, no, Brent. That's not good enough.
No, listen, Cassie. You go home by yourself, all right? Go home in there and wait for me. Okay? Please. If you don't, I'm gonna disappear and you won't hear from me again. I promise you that. I just need a little more time here, okay?
Will you promise me that no one will be hurt?
I crossed my heart. Just like when we were kids. Just promise me one thing, sweetheart. You can't tell anybody about this, okay? I just need one more chance to make things right here.
I want to trust you.
If you love me, you'll go now and wait for me, okay? Please, will you do that? If you abandon me, I won't be able to go on.
Okay. I promise.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, I knew you would. Just like before. Two of us against everybody else, right? Okay, go. Go, go. Don't worry about any of this stuff. I'll take care of the bill. I'll do all that. Just go.
Okay,
Go home. Don't worry. Okay? I'll be in touch.
If I don't hear from you...
You will. I promise you, you will. Okay?
Just as soon as I finish what I've started.
Sorry. You understood, though. You understood. You came around. It was all right. And if you just stay out of my way, things will work out the way they're supposed to. They have to. Come too far to quit now.
This is Julie Grant coming to you live from Cedars Hospital, where Detective Eugene Levy has announced the arrest of a man who's being held in charge with the murder of Detective Patrick Cutter. The alleged murderer is Marcus Williams, a young man who moved to Springfield only months ago. He was apprehended at the Springfield airport as he was boarding a plane for Madrid.
Well, how do you like that? Things are working out better than I'd hoped. Cutter's dead. Lucy's next.